Hello.
Hello Thibaut.
Hello. Welcome to this new live stream, live from Ubisoft Annecy. My name is Thibaut. I'm the community developer on Steep, and I'm still with Mitch, our lovely live producer. How are you today?
Fine, fine. How was the E3? Los Angeles was good?
It was very well. The weather was great.
Cool.
Went to the beach.
Yeah.
And we saw a lot of interesting and what an amazing press conference it was. It was really, I mean, that was the greatest
so emotional
show. yeah I think I honestly think we had the biggest and the biggest announcement and the biggest show, and we announced Road to the Olympic. Yes.
Lots of emotion also for that.
Yes, definitely.
Just for us.
So just to give you a quick heads up on what's happening here in this show, we're going to sum up. So what's on the menu? Do we have the menu? Is it possible to write it there or not? Or yeah?
No, I think we have to.
Okay, that's
we
fine.
have to by voice.
Okay, so on the menu today, we'll go through the patch notes and the improvements, the news, and the new things that have been installed yesterday. We will have an overview of Steep World Tour Season 1 that has ended last month.
Yeah.
Yes.
Last month. We have a guest.
Yes, we have the designer of the Steep World Tour, Martin Dinet, who will come to see us, and he will take us through Season 2, and we will talk about the improvements on Season 2, on the Steep World Tour Season 2. We will, we will go through Xtreme Pack. We will have another guest, so Seb Arnoux, our worshipped producer.
Exactly.
And we'll talk about the Xtreme Pack, the vision, the challenges,
the Yeti
the Yeti society that made some of the community challenges that we pushed with this pack today.
Yeah. And
also we will talk about the Road to Olympic that's going to be released on
the 5th December.
Yeah, December the 5th. Yeah, exactly.
On
so
PS4,
it's going to be
Xbox One,
on
and PC.
And we'll take a lot of questions from the chat, from this chat on Twitch, on Twitter. So you can already send your questions right now for Martin, for Seb, for me, for Mitch, whoever. And maybe we can start and talk briefly about the patch notes and the improvements that we made.
So I will just go through the high-level new improvements. So as you know now, we have a light offline mode. Mm-hmm. So I will explain a little bit because it's important. It's one of your requests to be able to play the game when our servers are down. So it's exactly that. So when some services will be down, the player can continue to play, but only in free roaming. So it's for that we call that the light offline mode. We continue to work on that to improve this player experience, but it's already a good step.
So that's not the offline mode.
Yeah,
but
it's a light offline.
This is a light.
When some services are down, you can continue.
You can
you have an error message.
Yeah.
And you can play in free roaming.
Okay.
So we have also had all the branded events during the first month of the release of the game. So now the branded events are available in the mountain. Mm-hmm. So it's cool that you can win the XP and the money from them. We have also a new binding, and it's related to the new sport of the Xtreme Pack. So we'll go further during the presentation of Xtreme Pack. What I can say also on the paraglide, we have changed the settings for Winterface, and because we have seen some other challenges were pretty hard to finish because of this improvement, we go back and now it's...
What kind of change did you
it's
make?
the boost of the paraglide.
Okay.
We have this boost.
Okay.
And because of that, it was very hard to stay close to the ground. So it was easier for some challenge and harder for the
Okay,
others.
so we tweak the challenge.
Now we go back to the previous settings. We have also improved some memory, like that now you have, we have increased the limit of trail you can create during a session. And another important thing is for interface we have break a memorable, so you don't see in-game the memorable pop-up when you stay 13 seconds in a wingsuit without dying.
Okay.
But it was not an issue because the XP we accumulate behind is not just a display of the memorable. So now it's fixed.
Okay.
Because some of you have raised this issue.
So it's
and that's it, I think, for the patch note. We are good.
Okay, so we're good on the patch note.
Yeah.
So we will welcome our first guest in a minute to talk about the Steep World Tour, Steep World Tour Season 1, Steep World Tour Season 2.
And the top of leaderboards.
And
few minutes about that.
And the top of leaderboards, okay. So the best players on the Steep World Tour.
No, on the leaderboards.
On the leaderboards of
the game, on all the challenges present in the game.
Okay, so but first let's see a recap of the Season 1 of Steep World Tour. And we're back. And we have the pleasure to welcome again Mr. Martin Dinet, who designed the Steep World Tour in general, and each of the series that we've seen during season 1, and one we'll see in season 2 as well. So do you have a special comment, and how did it went? How did it go with season 1? What is your general feeling about it?
So all in all, it was a very interesting first season because it was like a first iteration for us. So I wouldn't say a testing iteration, but we learned a lot of very great things from feedbacks from the players and from all the data that we gathered. Players have been really responsive to it. There was a lot of participation, and we got some real heroes, some real champions that stand out.
Some of them were a bit annoying as well, because we saw them from one season to one series to another.
When I designed
that's the heroes. That's the heroes. That's heroes and Hanoi.
Yeah, when I designed it, I kind of expected it to create like champions that people could root for. I didn't expect to have some kind of Usain Bolt. Look-alike in Steep, like the guy that every time he's here, he's gonna win, and you just know that you can be second.
Could we drop some names, maybe? Mystify?
Mr. Cinematics.
Cinematics.
There was most of the present in all the tournament, pretty much. And
congrats, guy.
It's very cool to see them here.
But they were a great inspiration for me, because my goal for season 2 is to kind of beat them at their own game, and so to make them fall, and to try to find some tournaments that that will give other players the chance to stand out and beat them at some challenges that they might not be as good as other people.
Okay, so what's gonna change for season 2? So season 2 is starting this next month on July.
Yes, exactly.
Right? We don't have we can communicate on a specific date yet. Right?
No, we don't have a specific date yet.
Okay, but it's going to be July.
Yes. And we have some plans for it. So we plan on having a series every month, like we did for our first season. So that would make like 5 series, I think.
Yeah, 5 series. Like that. That's what I saw as well.
Yes. They haven't been all planned yet, but there is already some that are planned.
Okay.
That are quite interesting.
So what are the first? Do you have an idea on the first 2 already?
Yeah,
the sports,
exactly.
The type of competition.
The first one will be about orientation. So something that is very core to the steep experience. That might not be as competitive as freestyle, but is still very interesting. So it will focus on challenges like orientation in the Alps and sense of direction in the Alaska. It's very long challenges, like 5 minutes long, where you just have an entry point, ending point, and you have to find your way in the nature to reach the end as fast as possible. And that will be the challenges that will be in the first series of the second season.
And it will be very interesting to see the different strategy of the players.
Exactly.
Because maybe one will find at the last moment the very best way.
Yeah.
On the left, completely on the left, or on the right, of course.
Yeah, the path will be different because on all the freestyle and freeride events that we have seen, pretty much every player took the same path. On those one, I kind of expect people to try to find their own way. Actually, it's the name of the series, Find Your Way. And
so that's for the next series?
Yes, I hope so.
And the one after, you already know?
The one after, I'm not sure this one will be very popular, but it's the one that I like. It will be a paragliding one.
Okay.
In Steep, we have all kind of players. And the paraglide community.
And we respect them all, even the paragliders. Yeah.
And they didn't have the chance. We had a wingsuit series.
Yeah.
But we didn't get a chance to have a paraglide series. And I kind of hope to see champions in paraglide stand out.
Okay.
We've seen that Mystify or Cinematic are quite good in wingsuits.
Yeah. We don't know
I'm
that
not
much
sure
about
the paraglide yet. We'll see.
Okay. Okay. What are the requirements for? Do you already have any tips on from the top of your head on what type of skills or profile you have for winning this kind of special and paragliding competition?
So for both series, orientation and the paraglide one, I'm really looking for players that plan their rides before by using the mountain view. I like putting flags and analyzing the terrain and what will be the different paths that they can take, and like use the mountain view as a map basically, and plan your ride ahead. And that's the kind of player that I want to see in those kind of events.
Okay. And also study the ghost. From the challenges, you can see the best player.
You're quite a good paraglider player. I've heard,
but I can't participate.
Okay, unfortunately,
you can't see my talents.
Maybe someday here in the live stream. Okay.
And one other point is that I want to open the competition a little bit. It's kind of an elitist competition with only 32 players participating to the final. I want to up that number. For the first series, I hope to set it to, we'll see, but more than 32.
More than 32.
I can't say a number yet because we will have to see the correct balance. But I hope to up it a little bit. And if it works and if players like it, we'll see about increasing it during the season.
Because we want... we know the player likes the feeling of the final with only 3 tries, and your tries will give you maybe the win of the tournament. So we want to be sure more players have this.
We want to get more players in final as well, and to give them this opportunity to feel this thrill.
Exactly. The experience is so thrilling that it's a real shame that not all players can have it. So not all players will have it, but we'll give the opportunity to more players.
So, to resume, we'll have a C series for the season 2. So July, August, September, October, and November. Just before the release of RTTO. And
RTTO is the road to the Olympics.
Exactly. We will increase the number of players for the final. We have lots of different sports because we will have the paraglide.
Yeah.
And maybe other surprise, and I will let you speak about the last one.
Ah, yes.
Yes, I mean, not yeah.
During
last but not least.
Yeah, during the first series, the first season, sorry, we had one series that had a reward, a customization reward, and it was kind of cool because I've actually seen a video about a random video, but the guy was using the full customization reward.
That was for the free reward.
Yeah, I
right?
think so. Yeah. And it was so cool to see him show off his win.
Can we see the can we see the screen? Okay, great.
Yeah, we thought that it would be a cool idea to add it to every series for the next season. So if you win the Steep War Tour series, you will get a golden helmet. With a number of the series on it. So for the first one that is coming up, orientation, we will get the number one helmet.
So the color of the helmet will be per season, or is it?
No, so the color is the same. The shape is the same. It's just the number that change.
That change from one series to another.
Yes.
And when we change the season, because there will be more than just a second season, there will be a third season, a fourth season.
We'll look into more rewards.
We will look into more rewards. So it may not be not only the helmet. It could be some
right now,
everything's open for the future.
Right now we only have the helmet and also backpack and jacket stickers.
Okay.
So if you don't want to use the helmet, you can still put the stickers on your favorite backpack and jacket. Yeah, the idea it's something free basically. It's just for you to show off to other people that you meet in the mountain that you won the Steep War Tour.
And that's exclusive to the competition.
Yes.
It will never be on sale. No. It will never be given for something else.
Exactly.
It's specific to this competition and this only competition.
Yes.
So you can show off in the mountains.
Exactly.
Okay, great. That's really cool stuff. Yeah, really cool. You wanted to talk about the leaderboard as well.
Yeah. We'll go very quickly on that because visual assets are not so good.
It's Excel sheet,
I just want to push the notoriety of our best player because it's important. And just you have to know, so I have put 5 categories to make how the best on these categories. We have paraglide, wingsuit point, wingsuit temp, and snowboard ski points.
Yep.
I don't, temp.
Yep.
So the race. I don't have used the ski and snowboard from points because we know we have some exploit and we are working on it. So because there are too much possibility to exploit, I don't want to go further in this one. So for the paraglide, we have 11 challenge, and we see the best player on this categories are Ze Pequeños 65. Super pilot on PS4.
Ze Pequeño.
P5 GD1 Pro and Bone Crusher 2D on PC, and Iseba 420 on Xbox One. And we can see on the bottom the number of gold medal. It's when the PS4 win against the PC and Xbox One, and we see the PS4 very, very...
So these are the guys that own the leaderboards in this specific discipline.
I just push the best player who have more than 2 leaderboard where they are the top of the world.
Okay.
So we don't see the player who have only one. They have to be famous on another leaderboard, and just to push some best player. So in the paraglide, at the end we can say the PS4 is the best, and the super pilot player have the more points to put the PS4 at the top.
So we may expect to see those players winning maybe the...
And we have already seen some of them in the top 5 of our tournament.
In the next series.
Yeah. I hope so. And as you can see, it's names that we haven't come across in the previous season.
Yeah, that's true. That's interesting. So we may talk about those guys again pretty soon in the next Steep World Tour series. Okay, cool.
We can go on the second categories. So this one is a wingsuit race.
An award ceremony for that. And give them some sort of...
And here, as you've seen, only 3 players are very, very good on these categories. Zaplin 13 on PS4, Bone Crusher 2D again So we have already seen him on the paraglide, but it's also here on PC for the wingsuit race. And KSC Lolman. And this guy you will see is a very good player also in other categories. Here, the PC is the best, and because of Bone Crusher. So now we can say PS4, you see is a little behind the Xbox One. So for now, one for PS4, one for PC. Okay. This is the next categories. Here is the wingsuit points, so 14 challenges. And as you see, we see Freddy Strayed, who have already won Free World Tour tournament. We see also cinematics. And KSC Lolman, as you have seen in the precedent categories. So this guy is a really good player in wingsuit. Okay. And the PS4 wins these categories with 9 gold medal. Okay. The Xbox One have all the bronze, medal. Yeah, you will see at the end the final classman. And the last categories is the ski snowboard race. Yeah. So we have 13 challenges here. So it's for that we have lots of players. And we can see NRV29 on PS4, Cheva Barba also on PS4, The God James, P5 GD1 Pro we have already seen in the paraglide, Predator 0108, Piramu, and cinematics again. In the PC, Obzen DF have won the GoPro challenge. Okay. And the Iseba phone. Okay, we still just a quick word on this. We're still waiting for these guys to send us their address so we can send the price. So I think they all have been contacted by now by our community manager, and they just wait for the address guy, and we will send you the price when we receive it, as soon as we receive it. And for the final, I just take all the gold medal from all the categories, and here we can see the PS4 winning from 1 gold medal compared to the PC, and we see the Xbox One have lots of bronze medal. So please, Xbox One players, go back and win your leaderboards. Okay. So yes, we will make a follow-up on that during the next few months. All right. We will have also the ski snowboard points when the exploit will be fixed. That's good. So what time is it? It's so it's time we're gonna talk about the Xtreme Pack pretty soon. I'd like to thank you, Martin, again. Thanks for coming. I think you'll probably come back next month. Probably. Yeah, sure. I hope so. Yeah, it would be great. You're always welcome. So we will welcome Sebarnou now, and just after this short video, the Xtreme Pack trailer.
This is it, the start of your journey, our journey, here in Alaska. We call ourselves Icarus. We're merging state-of-the-art technology with extreme sports and pushing them to the edge and beyond. We want to make the impossible possible. But don't mistake ambition for recklessness. We plan every stunt with military precision, leaving nothing, and I mean nothing, to chance. Let me introduce you to the guys. This is Alex, our resident base jumping expert. He's as extreme as it gets, but I trust him with my life every time we go out. Yeehaw! This is Johnny, the Sultan of speed riding. It's the perfect blend of skiing and paragliding. Steep slopes and the big jumps won't ever be a problem again, because you'll just hit the sky and fly. But you want to know what I think is the future? This right here, the rocket wing. The next step in the evolution of aerial sports. We three have got something big coming up. A stunt that's going to change the game. We're planning a 4-person synchronized rocket wing flight across mountainous terrain. But to pull it off, we need your help. So, what do you say? Are you in?
Hey, so we're back. We're back, and with our worship producer, Sebarnou.
Yes, if you can lay on the floor.
Yeah, of course.
What are you doing, guys?
I mean, we do it every day. We're used to that now, so that's fine. I mean, it's all right. Just another day.
Good to be back with you guys and to be here in this stream with such a great company.
We're really happy as well.
Thank you.
Yeah. So we're here to talk about Xtreme Pack and to play Xtreme Pack and to show Xtreme Pack. And could you share a bit the vision behind that and where you want it to go and what type of experience you want to provide the players with this new experience, extreme experience.
So
are you ready to go extreme first?
Oh yeah, are you ready to go extreme first, guys? Because this pack is full of adrenaline, and I'm very glad to be here with you today because it's a great day for us. It's the day when we release this long-awaited DLC, something that we were dreaming of and that we were hard at work during the past months to deliver to you players. So first, I'm very glad and very proud of the team and with the amazing passion and work that they've put together in this DLC first. And what we wanted to do with Xtreme Pack. So after exploring a bit the fun of the brand and the fiesta that we can put in winter sports with Winterfest, with Xtreme Pack, we are back to the core. We are back to something that is heavily into freeride, heavily into adrenaline in terms of experience, testosterone, yes, and you will see that there are very testosterone flavor in some of the sports that we deliver. But yes, we are back to the core of our fantasy. One more time, we deliver new sports, new experiences with DLC, with a bunch of content that really exploit it the best, and we hope that you'll enjoy that. What was very important for us here, one more time, deliver an experience that neither you or I go and practice over the weekend when we go in the mountains. So first, one more time, we really want to dedicate these sports into for all the athletes that are really making that as well as we can see in some videos. And with Xtreme Sports, we wanted first to bring new sports that are core to this foundation. So with the base jump, the rocket wingsuit, and the speed riding. So
what's your favorite?
To describe, it's hard for me to.
It's like all you babies.
I love the rocket wingsuit and the speed riding because they have really some very specific flavor that are very unique to them. Base jump is something that is new. We qualify it as an exotic sport, the way we have done it with the sled in Winterfest, but it's pretty much you're going to find different places in the world of Alaska where you can base jump. Then it's going to be your job to find new cliffs and specific areas. It's extremely fast. The fall is is just a few seconds. It's going to be your job to find places where you can pull out your parachute in narrow corridors. But it's an exotic sport that we bring here in Xtreme Pack. Then the rocket wingsuit, and rocket wingsuit is all about adrenaline, going fast. Wingsuit was already going fast, but with rocket wingsuit we go even faster.
Okay.
It's a very precise sport where you can definitely.
It's a lot about control as well.
Put your controls and your feeling of adrenaline into stress because you go extremely fast. You have the ability to boost with the rocket wingsuit, so you will see that you have some challenges in the world that can be done by going the normal speed, but it's going to be another part of challenge to try to go them with the boost.
Shall we try it now? I mean, you're the producer, and I can hear you talk day and night, of course.
Let's see if Mitch can,
maybe we can you handle the stress, Mitch?
I have to change the message.
Have you got the guts to do it?
Yeah, because we bring some trials like on Winterfest, and they're all available in Alaska.
Yes, exactly. So the first trials are pretty much a prologue during which your mentors are going to teach you the basics of this new sport, and then you are pretty much free. As soon as you are done with these 6 trials, you are free to explore and practice with the 20 other challenges that are available for you. Rocket wingsuit is also something extremely specific. It's pretty much one of the first time in Steep that you can really go up in the air, and so with the rocket wingsuit it's also a new way to explore the mountain and to try to find and create new specific lines. Yes. So to me it's really a super awesome tool that we hope is going to be taken and well exploited by the community to be surprised with the new lines that they are going to go and play. I speak, you play. I can't speak and play at the same time.
All right. Okay.
So here you can see Mitch playing the challenge stay information with the Icarus.
So that's one of the first challenges you have when you start. Okay.
Mitch the checkpoint. But still, here as you can see with the rocket wingsuit, you will lose time, but you can get back and you can really navigate in another way, in a new way in the world. Yep. So it's about really taking this opportunity to fly next to the rocks, to take some risks at some points, to take the narrow corridors that you were taking previously in wingsuit. So you can try to do that not only by going down but also by going up with the rocket wingsuit.
How good have to be at normal wingsuit to be good at rocket wingsuit? Can you start rocket wingsuit from scratch basically? So just like do you have to be an experimented Steep players to try rocket wingsuit?
I tend to say not at all, because in our way to design the sports in Steep, we always think about the players, the newcomers that are joining the game, even if they haven't gone through the entire content and world of Steep. Yeah. You missed.
So you don't need to be.
So it's pretty easy to take the basics of navigation in terms of controls. Everything is on the left stick for the basic of navigation, going up, down, left, right. Then you also have the ability to boost, which is a new.
Okay.
Nice avoidance, but and not to become bad. You can boost with the right trigger.
Yeah. Your turn. Okay. Let's see.
My problem here
let's make a pause.
With this, usually I go extremely fast, so in order to avoid to be shameful, I won't go fast and then start the real adrenaline.
One very interesting thing for Xtreme Pack, it's the rocket wingsuit. It's very easy to turn, as you see here. Yeah. And the base jump is the opposite. So you have to really anticipate. So everything is based now on the anticipation, on the gives the good direction, and so for the rocket wingsuit it's for winning time, and for the base jump it's just to pass through the different rocks. So it's very cool to have this new kind of gameplay.
You'll see and you'll discover that there's one very specific challenge that takes place in the trees, and trust me, going fast with the boost within these trees and trying to fight.
You missed the gate.
Let me try to go backwards. Going extremely fast in between these trees is just an amazing feeling that really brings lots of sensation. No, sorry, I'm killing
I just want to show you.
That's pretty addictive
go ahead.
Experience. Okay.
You can bring the challenge. One thing that is also that we'd like to see, obviously, in videos is the multiplayer aspect of it, and we really are looking forward some talented players trying to
perform like stunts or something,
and make some stunts out of it, because you really have this scenery that applies now with such a sport in our game. So go ahead, take these sports guys.
That would be
surprise us. We'll be more than keen on sharing this. Awesome videos.
And share those on Steep creators at Ubisoft.com. And we will share the best ones. Yeah. Whoa! This one is
awesome. And so in terms of controls, you can as always dodge with the right stick, which is also another way to take some. Big sensation.
So this one is which one is this one? Is this the one you're experiencing in second time? It's a trial. That's part of your training.
Yeah.
Okay.
Exactly.
Boom! A big rock in Mitch's face. Nice job.
Exactly.
Sorry for my bad English accent. I know everyone is always making fun of me.
Mine is so better.
Oh, damn.
So here, as you can see, the kind in terms of designs, you can see with the trail that it's really designed to be a slalom type of experience with a rocket wingsuit, in which you will have to avoid the rocks and find your way and make the best time. Because we saw the Yetis, the Yeti Society coming at the office.
Yeah, they
know that we have all our very strong players that will make just huge performance by making this slalom with boost activated all run long. And the performance is really different. You can really achieve crazy times by boosting all the way long. So,
You want to try, Thibaut?
No, thank you.
I'm eager to see the result in the leaderboards of
come on.
what we'll get from these challenges.
Too late.
And then when so with obviously with the rocket wingsuit will comes all the customization, the super fun customization and cool customization that our magnificent team of artists worked on during the past days. So you will see army wingsuits, rocket wings. You will see many different rocket wings. You will get the costumes of your mentors also that will be available for rocket wingsuit and for grounds.
What are those costumes? It's the one.
It's the one that is that
I've seen an army one. Okay.
Yes, there's an army one.
Okay.
The one from your mentor is the one that you have equipped at the moment. Okay. Thibaut,
okay, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine.
You are better at speaking than.
Yeah, I know. I know. That's fine.
Much fun. So don't do like what Thibaut did.
Yeah.
Don't try to land safely.
No.
It's never going to happen. So yeah, and you asked the preference.
Yeah.
I have another very.
Favorite.
Very sensitive and very cool sport that we are very glad to introduce you
speed riding.
in Xtreme Pack. It's speed riding.
Yeah.
And speed riding, it's hard to describe. It's so much easier to play it and to taste the feeling that you can have with it. But from our perspective, it's really a super cool and combination of ground-based feeling and air feelings. Here, actually, when we talk about the idea of speed riding, very early in the project, when we were skiing down the Alps, we always had this little dream or this little envy of pulling a parachute or a canopy so that we can continue our ride by going through a big cliff. And with speed riding, we had the opportunity to make this wish become reality. And we come with this very unique sport that, again, here is something super hard to master in real life, but that we hope the player will enjoy on steep. And it really brings this feeling of being able to fly and to really be close to the ground, to try new ways, to find never-ending ride. With speed riding, you can pretty much take this sport from the top of our highest mountain, from Mont Blanc and Denali, and keep riding to the bottom of the sea by really having this feeling of being close to the ground, landing, then flying up in the air. Pretty much, it's sensual. It's making love to the mountain in a sense.
Making love to the mountain, I love that. Yeah, pig it well.
But we love the mountain.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, yeah.
But really, this feeling of riding is really to its top when it comes to speed riding, and you can really be creative. You can really explore the mountains, the Alps, the Alaska, with a complete new taste and flavor with this new sport of speed riding.
But this is more than just doing paraglide with ski. This is a faster experience as well. How do you describe the? Yeah, that's.
So first, when you're on the ground, you pretty much have the same behavior and same control as when you're on the ground skiing. But as soon as you will jump, you will trigger and you will go into the air. But it's not the air with the same amount of air parameters than the paraglide. We really wanted it to be closer to the ground, so that's why it's an adaptation of our air controls that you can have, but that really keep the player close to the ground and let him be completely free whenever he jumps a big cliff. So when you jump, normally you will get the air control, and when you trigger the jump on your side, you can anytime get in the air and feel all the classic aerial systems, which means that you are going to taking a bit of airstream up when you close to the ground, and you really have this unique flavor. It's a unique experience that we never had before, and that is extremely peaceful, satisfying, as well as challenging. You can also do some rolls and figures by triggering the right trigger when in the air. So you need a bit of space to be able to enter these figures, right? Yeah. But you can also, again, one more time here, be creative. As I said, with the rocket wingsuits, the way we think about sports, we always think about the creators and the people that will mix these sports together. So having a combination of speed riding with other good wingsuiters and paragliders and skiers and snowboarders will, we believe, be cool parameters and unique ingredients so that we can create amazing videos.
As you said earlier, we received a visit, and we have a video on this that we'll show later. But we received a visit of 5 players to the studio at the beginning of the month, or was it in May, end of May, something like that. And yeah, they try those stunts with mixing speed riding and rocket wingsuit, and I think they had a lot of fun and enjoyed pretty much this type of mixing experience.
So they also created some challenges for us.
Yes, they did. Yeah. Well, we will get to this, but yeah, that's which one is this? Oh, that's actually one of those. Yeah.
By Pancho.
This one is.
It's a base jump.
That's from the guys. We've introduced the players, the Yeti Society last month. And these are the guys that we selected. There's about 15 of them at the moment, so not so much. We plan to expand this group to a bigger group. And these guys came and yeah, they created this challenge that we're releasing. That they're already available with the first ones are available with Xtreme Pack, and these ones come from Pancho. It's a pretty tough one.
Yeah, but that's the concept of the base jump. So
yeah, that's true.
No worries.
That's true.
It just because with the control you have to anticipate a lot, so you have to go to the left, to the right, but not so much. And at the end you have to release the parachute.
Yeah,
and
at
that's why.
At the proper timing, because you can try it so many times and avoid all the rocks and just fail by opening up. It's half a second to last
And it's for that we have changed the binding of the parachute. So now it's RB or R1 only.
Okay.
Because it was 2 buttons before the Xtreme Pack, but because of the kind of challenge, you have to be more. We have more reflex on it. So now the parachute is only on RB button.
Okay.
Then for the speed riding, one more time, you'll find again the specific customization that goes with it. So specific NOPs that are available for you in this.
Can we see some of those already, Mitch? Can we show those, or are they
unlocked?
I don't know. If you have, maybe we didn't unlock those, or
what you want to see?
The specific
the specific. Yeah, do we have those?
If you haven't unlocked
maybe I don't. Yeah.
So you can see the extreme one here in
the
in
extreme
the middle.
one. Yeah.
But
there's much more.
What's extremely important for us is that you know that with Steep we are a live game and we continue and we deliver here, and we are extremely proud about that, to bring new tools, to bring new ingredients in our game, in our brand, so that the community can take it and so that you can really enjoy what we've brought for you, but so that you can also create everything, the best challenges that will relay and that will take and include in the game later on. Really here we are willing to see how people are reacting and enjoying it. So yeah, that's pretty much what we have in Xtreme Pack. And we hope you'll enjoy that, guys. Yeah, as much as the Yeti did. And we have a short video on this, little recap from this 2 days spent in Annecy. Yeah, cool. Let's see it now.
Say what to me. competitive gaming. No breaks, no lunches. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Alright, this is good. No, this is good. This is good. Whoop, underneath. Aww.
Well, I'm trying this challenge, which is definitely racer. You have to control the wing suite and brake, especially when you turn. That's really cool.
Steep's been one of the most intuitive and most relaxing gaming experience I ever had, because Steep is not about winning, it's about enjoying something, but it's also profound on the combination of sports and nature.
Been trying out the rocket wingsuiting. It's really cool. I'm not going to stop anytime soon. I just failed.
I'm not giving up on this one.
Now they say we can't full boost this right from the start, but we will. Extreme! Full boost, no brake. I mean, if you're not going full boost, what are we even doing here? We're never gonna make this.
Yeah.
We're never gonna make it. No, wait, we got it.
No!
Okay, we can't full boost.
And we're back again. We'd like to share with you more of these Yeti challenges that we pushed for Xtreme Pack.
Yeah.
So
now we are in Alps.
Okay.
And yes, we have.
Okay, let's have a look, and maybe I can ask Seb about this this announcement that we made during E3, one of the major announcements. So we will release the Road to the Olympics expansion on Xbox One, PS4, PC on December the 5th.
PS4 Pro and Xbox One X
and Xbox as well.
Yes, on December 5th, yes. And we are extremely happy to have made this announcement.
What are what is where does this idea come from, basically, and this idea of a partnership? Because it's pretty far from the original idea about the mountains and the Alps, the free ride and things. And yeah, it is. Okay. No, I challenged you a bit. Yeah.
No, but that's a good question. Actually, we you know that we Steep with we worked a lot with various athletes coming from various playgrounds from winter sports, and all of them pretty much champions of their disciplines. And one thing in exchanging with them, we realize is at some point throughout their training, their agenda, their competition, they were, for pretty much all of them, a huge portion of their attention or even their training that was taken by the Olympics. It's something that is extremely important for most of our athletes with whom we partner, and therefore for us it was a natural fit actually to explore this very specific part of their life, of their career, to become actually the winter sports legend. It's the ultimate worldwide competition in which pretty much every sport and every disciplines are fighting against the best. And it's, you know, the spacing of once every 4 years. It comes with all the training.
And just for one moment.
All the passion, the hard training, the hard work, because we are talking about top athletes worldwide that are spending their lives into rehearsing the same figures again and again. And this big training for this very one moment of the career, of the season, when they are into the Olympics and when they can get to the dream of having this very gold medal that they were also dreaming of when they were young and practicing. So for us, it was really a natural fit to explore this very natural and this very specific area of what these athletes are doing and practicing for.
Okay.
And so we started also, obviously, to discuss that, and when with the IOC, and we are extremely happy, and they were extremely happy, so that both can meet into this very specific expansion that we are working on at the moment and that we are going to release at the end of this year.
Okay, and there've been previous games on the Olympics, and how this one will be different from the other. So
the thing is, players they won't be only participating to the Olympics. As I said, and very early in the conception and in our reasoning and in our vision, we have been really marked by all this journey and this preparation that they are doing to become the best and fight again the best for this very specific moment of winter sports. So in our way to deliver the content, this new content to the player, we really want to emphasize on this journey that the athlete will take to train, master his sport, and then compete during the Olympic event to become and get the chance to win the gold medal in his discipline, but not only in multiple disciplines that he can participate to.
Okay, and what type of new disciplines the game will this expansion will show, and you will be able to
so we'll have obviously, so you saw in the trailer, we'll have a variety of new disciplines that includes, but not only limited to, the very freestyle, half pipe, slopestyle and big air. And also on the alpine aspect, we'll have obviously the downhill, the giant slalom, and the super G, among others.
Okay, okay.
And for us, it's extremely important, and we are really paying a lot of attention to be able to reproduce this feeling with this new discipline, this new sport. It's going to be something that is going to be very unique, again, very flavored, so that the player can really feel what it takes to train and to play this very elitist at some point type of disciplines. Think about the downhill, the practice and the speed the athletes take when they really go down this very fast and nervous track, and the exact line, the perfect line that they have to take to beat the good performance in the best weather condition. It's going to be such experience and such feeling that we really want to put in the hand of the player, and that's going to be the expansion road to the Olympics.
Okay, let's have a look at the trailer that we shown at E3, and then we'll continue with more questions.
As a child, you would wait and watch from far away, but you always knew that you'd be the one to work while they all play. You'd lay awake at night and scheme of all the things that you would change, but it was just a dream.
That's really cool. Yeah, great.
Amazing trailer. I always have the chair de
the
poule,
goosebumps, yeah, definitely.
Yeah, it's amazing.
About the so we bringing the Olympics to life,
yes.
to the game. What about new worlds, new environment, new yeah?
So. For us, Steep Road to the Olympics is a natural extension of the experience, as I said, not only by the fantasy and the journey that will let the player express, but also by the new world that the player will also be able to experiment. The entire fantasy of becoming the Olympic champion will bring the player from the Alps to the Alaska up until his ultimate goal in South Korea, where the Winter Olympics takes place in Pyeongchang. This world of South Korea is completed by Japan, and it forms a new destination that we wanted to bring in STEEP. So we've been in Europe, we've been in North America, and now we explore Asia. And for us, and that's going to be a massive expansion, because then we're extremely excited to bring this very new flavor, this very new variety of world with the unique aspect that the Olympics area in South Korea will have, and also the unique aspect and playground that Japan will represent, from the specific geology that we have in Japan with volcanoes and all this very fantastic picture we all dream of when,
so
when it comes to Japan.
That's a game changer, definitely. Exactly. I mean, that's is it as different as the Alaska is different from the Alps?
It's completely different. And think about when we think about Japan and in winter sports, we are always thinking about deep snow, and over there there are just huge amount of snow always, and so it's going to be a complete game changer also in our way to freeride in these very specific areas of Japan. So I can't tell you more.
No.
Right
I mean, you have the opportunity to come back and give updates on that.
About it. But we're extremely excited to really bring this new flavor, this new world, and this new experience tailored around the Olympics for this expansion this December.
STEEP continue to grow.
STEEP continue to grow, and STEEP, as long as we have love, as long as we have players that enjoy it, we'll be more than pleased and keen to make it grow even bigger, even higher. So yes, STEEP grows, and that's a natural expansion that we really wanted to bring.
Okay,
so
that's really cool. That's cool. Just one thing. Earlier, you were talking about the player's journey as well. Do you have more to tell about that, or is there?
Right now, we do not have more to tell about this, but just as I said, what we wanted in this journey type of mechanic, we really want the player to feel what it takes to become an Olympic champion. So it will bring him into something that is a bit of guidance through the exploration of the world. It will bring him into these very specific aspects of the training and becoming a champion, not only in the Olympic, but in his preparation in various challenges, in various competition he's taking part of, to become in the end the one participant for his country to the Olympic championship and become the winter sport legend.
Okay.
So that's what I can tell you. Really
okay. And one more for me. So I mean, how do you keep that fit and healthy and beautiful? And what type of air conditioner do you use? And that's more for my personal learning.
You're referring to the fact that we are just dying of heat.
Yeah, I mean, it's
tough to be here at that place. It's very warm. We need snow, yes, we need snow. We can't wait to get the snow here in Nancy. But we have a pleasant summer.
Yeah, definitely. Okay. Thanks a lot, Seb.
You're welcome, my pleasure.
And thanks a lot, Mitch, as well.
Yeah.
So let's wrap up. So the Xtreme Pack is released today. We have seen the Road to the Olympic that will be released on December 5th, but we will give you more updates about it.
Season 2.
Season 2.
The tournament during the next.
So it's starting in July. Yeah. And one series per month, one live stream per month, and we keep in touch.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, guys.
Bye.
Bye-bye.